Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and let's dive right in. Today, I want to talk about something that's been buzzing in the creative world. AI. Yeah, that thing everyone's either hyped about or totally freaking out over. I'm aiming for a casual chat here, like we're just grabbing coffee and venting about how tech is shaking up art, ads, and everything in between. We'll cover the good, the bad, the slop, and why we all need to get a grip on this stuff. Stick around, it's going to be eye-opening, and since you asked, I'm making this one a bit longer to really unpack it all. We'll go deeper into the fears, the opportunities, and even some fresh 2025 stats to show how fast this is evolving. First off, let's address the elephant in the room. A lot of artists are straight up calling AI-generated content slop. You know, that term's blown up lately, describing this dull, uncanny valley vibe where everything looks kinda samey and soulless. It's like AI's churning out these generic images or videos that lack the raw human spark, the imperfections, the emotion, the story behind the brushstroke. I get it. If you've poured years into honing your craft, seeing a machine spit out something good enough in seconds feels like a slap in the face. Surveys show that artists feel threatened by this. It's like cheating, right? With just a few words, AI creates art that's beautiful on the surface, but maybe missing that deeper meaning. And get this, a recent survey found that over 90% of artists view AI-generated pieces in a negative light, often because the joy of creating comes from the process itself, not just the end product. Another study showed a divide. About 44% see it as a positive development, but the rest? They're worried about transparency, ownership, and fairness in how these AI models are trained on their work without credit. No wonder there's so much fear in the creative community. In 2025, Reddit threads and artist forums are full of rants about how the hatred toward AI art has only gotten worse, with pros feeling like their unique styles are being commoditized. It's not just about the output, it's about the soul of creativity being diluted. And speaking of that fear, it's spilling over into some pretty ugly stuff, like bullying and outright witch hunts in the art community. You've got traditional artists accusing anyone who experiments with AI of being fake, or thieves, leading to online mobs harassing people, doxing them, or getting them banned from platforms. It's toxic, man. Real human artists are getting caught in the crossfire too. Folks with unique styles are falsely labeled as AI generated, and boom, they're bullied off social media or lose gigs because of these witch hunts. The anti-AI crowd claims they're protecting creativity, but it's backfiring, creating a chilling effect where people are scared to share their work at all. This isn't new though. Flashback to when Adobe Photoshop dropped in 1990, artists and photographers were in a panic, thinking it would flood the world with fake images and kill authentic photography. People called it cheating, or Photoshopography, worrying about manipulated realities and loss of trust in visuals. Sound familiar? Even earlier, when photography itself was invented in the 1800s with the daguerreotype, painters freaked out, thinking it would make their skills obsolete. But guess what? Those tools didn't destroy art, they evolved it. Photoshop became a staple, opening doors for more creators, just like digital cameras were snubbed by film purists before that. The fear was the same back then. Change is scary, but history shows we adapt and thrive. But here's the flip side, and this is where it gets interesting. There's this whole new category of people popping up who are just having a blast with AI generation. They're not traditional artists, maybe they're hobbyists, marketers, or even kids messing around on their phones. They prompt wild ideas, tweak them, and boom. Fun, shareable content without needing a fancy degree or expensive tools. It's democratizing creativity in a way we've never seen. Think about it. Someone with no drawing skills can generate a fantasy landscape or a meme-worthy character in minutes. And honestly, not all artists hate it. From what I've seen online, while some are hardcore against it, many are using AI as a co-pilot, brainstorming ideas, iterating faster, or even blending it with their manual work. Surveys from platforms like Playform show how AI is impacting artistic processes, from idea generation to final tweaks, with hundreds of participants revealing it's a tool for enhancement, not replacement. It's like, why fight the tool when you can wield it? Plus, public opinion is shifting. People prefer art with more human involvement, but they're okay with AI assisting as long as it's disclosed. This new wave is turning AI into a playground, lowering barriers and sparking joy in unexpected places. Now, let's zoom in on the advertising world because that's where things have changed drastically. Think about it. Brands used to drop massive budgets, I'm talking millions, on commercial ads. You'd need a whole team, directors, actors, editors, the works. But now, one person can sit down, prompt an AI like Midjourney or Sora, and crank out a polished video or image in hours. No more endless shoots or post-production nightmares. According to reports, over 60% of US ad agencies are already using generative AI for this stuff, and by 2025, it's become even more mainstream. And 75% of companies leveraging AI in marketing have seen a spike in customer engagement, with trends pointing to hyper-personalization at scale, ads that adjust in real time based on your behavior. The AI in marketing market is exploding too, expected to grow at a compound annual rate of 26.7% by 2034, but in 2025, we're already seeing tools for generative content, predictive analytics, and even balancing real versus AI elements in campaigns. It's wild. Things that cost six figures before, now basically free if you've got the right prompts. For example, small businesses are creating omnichannel experiences without breaking the bank, using AI for automation and first-party data to turn privacy concerns into opportunities. But it's not all smooth. 59% of global marketers highlight AI for personalization as the top trend, yet challenges like bias and off-brand outputs persist. So, pros and cons time, let's break this down further because there's a lot to unpack. On the pro side, no budget limitations anymore. Anyone with a laptop can create high-quality stuff, leveling the playing field for indie creators and startups. Opportunities are exploding. AI-exposed industries are seeing 3 times higher revenue growth per employee, and wages in those roles are rising twice as fast. The World Economic Forum's 2025 Future of Jobs report predicts AI and automation will create millions of new roles worldwide by 2028, with a net gain of 78 million jobs even after some displacements. We're talking new roles like AI prompt engineers, ethics specialists, content curators who blend human and machine output, or even wild ones like knowledge architects, orchestration engineers, and conversation designers. Mentions of AI in US job listings jumped 56% just this year alone. And by 2030, AI could create up to 170 million new jobs globally, offsetting fears of mass unemployment. In creative fields specifically, roles like AI integration specialists or human AI collaboration leaders are emerging, helping artists use tech as a booster rather than a threat. Old roles? Yeah, some are sunsetting, like routine graphic design gigs, basic copywriting, or even entry-level ad production that AI handles faster. Analysis of millions of freelancing jobs shows AI impacting areas like data entry and simple visuals, but it's creating demand for overseers and innovators. Overall, it's not just destruction, it's evolution. 92% of companies are ramping up AI investments, and less than 10% of firms are using it regularly yet, so there's room to grow. The cons, though? People are scared, and for good reason. Goldman Sachs estimates AI could replace the equivalent of 300 million full-time jobs globally, and in creative fields, 26% of jobs could be highly transformed. In the US, 30% of workers fear their gigs vanishing by now, and in ads, over 70% of marketers have hit snags like AI hallucinations, bias, or off-brand weirdness. Folks are making excuses too. It's not real art, or it'll never replace humans. But that's just denial. A 2025 survey found 61% of people don't consider AI images as art because they lack human touch. And when AI enters the market, consumers might win with more options. but artists lose out on sales as human-generated images drop. The fear stems from the creative community misunderstanding how AI understands output. It doesn't really. AI's not creative like us. It's pattern matching on massive data sets of human work. It predicts what comes next based on stats, not emotion or intent. That's why it can feel hollow. It's remixing, not inventing from the soul. Professional artists still edge out AI in creativity, even with assistance, but the blur is causing anxiety. Plus, with 90% of top AI models coming from industry in 2024 to 2025, it feels like big tech is dictating the future without artist input. Look, this tech is here to stay. Things have changed drastically, and burying our heads in the sand won't help. People need to start getting a grip on these tools. Learn them, experiment, integrate them. Don't let fear hold you back. Let it push you to adapt. The level of opportunities is exploding if you're willing to evolve. AI skills are now more important than experience in some cases, and with productivity boosts across the board, we're talking a fearless future where humans and AI team up. What do you think? Are you team AI or still calling it slop? Drop your thoughts in the comments, like if this resonated, and share with a friend who's scared of the future. Thanks for watching. See you next time.